We are back. We are going to be finishing Ghost Trick. We are now entering the final chapter. Let's do this thing. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago. When the Temsik meteorite fell. He travels back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself.
It's ready!
Hold it. Oh, I guess I was Jowd, but
Hold
whatever.
it.
Doesn't matter. Or maybe it was Phoenix Wright. Oh.
Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now, just calm down. Drop that weapon.
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Huh. Oh, a kitten. Shoot. You might get hurt.
A big fragment.
Damn. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? I'm a police detective. So that's a Temsik meteorite, eh? I'm like thinking to myself, so she wanted to become a detective because, like, he like saved her, and she was inspired by him. But
Yeah.
this situation never happened. Like, she wasn't taken hostage, or I guess.
Oh, you mean
well,
if none of this happened? Well,
yeah.
well, okay. So here's the thing about that. Even if we stop this from happening, she still got taken hostage. We're not changing that part of it.
Yeah.
So that I think that part is safe.
I guess it just depends on what we alter and when we alter it.
That's true. We will get there.
Because I'm like, because the way I'm thinking about it is, what if we alter it before he takes her hostage? That's my thought process. Like right before he takes her.
True. I don't know.
Like that. That's just like what was kind of.
I don't know if we can get it. We can do that, but you're right. if we changed that part of it, and she just never got involved, that would change probably too much. But I don't. That isn't gonna happen.
But it's just something that came across my mind.
Yeah, sure. It's beautiful looking at it from this angle.
It changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky. We might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jowd?
I like him better when he's dead. To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. That meteorite fragment doesn't get him. Pretty sure I would have shot him. Might not be able to we might not be able to change your fate of dying.
can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. My fate is to die here, and I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
Now, how are we going to save you? Lynn would just wander off somewhere. That would solve everything.
When her sweet potato is almost ready. She's not gonna budge from that spot.
You know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? For a break.
Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, we'll just have to have the fragment move instead.
It's ready!
Okay, what can we do here? Oh, have a thing for me? Oh, no, that was the steam. Okay. But there was one of those clouds going up. Okay, so... Where can I go from here? Not really anywhere. Okay, well, I can do this.
What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. You monster.
I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. And her hearing, too.
I'll be deaf forever now.
But now... Yes, now... We can get over here with Thistle. Oh, what in the world is this thing?
Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is. It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good.
Nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one. So I can rock that. You over. Let's see, I can... I don't know, I can't get over there with Sissel. Didn't spray this. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato.
That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right, of course.
Wow.
But look at them, this potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
You're saying you could swap them? Huh. Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go, and I'm going to need your help.
My help? So that's interesting. So, I definitely... Oh my god, I pressed CL again. God. I definitely think it took me a lot longer to get this far into this when I first played this. It helps that I remember some of this. So I can't reach that with missile. Oh, but okay, yeah. So here's the thing. So I need to get to here with Sissel so I can shoot this up, but I don't know that I can. Like, I don't have any way to get there.
What about spray? What does a spraying do?
Oh, that just shoots the water, and that's how I got missile up there. Oh, you know what it is? I think I need to be on the potato as Sissel when it gets sprayed up there. I think I need to start over to get that, which is fine. I think I'm gonna let it run through just to see what they say. Since this is literally the first attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we get this.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Oh, we have to change the fragment's path somehow. It looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way.
If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something.
Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense.
Because I found out you're useless.
Yeah. Let's watch the meteorite come down. Yeah, we can move those two from that spot.
Which means we have to do something with the Temsek fragment instead. That should be easy with our powers.
I think you're right, Missile. This is going to be the grand finale. Better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. Okay. Okay, I know what we got to do. Okay. Everything here. So we're going to put Missile there for now. Lock this.
Oh, screen went black again. Oh, there we go. Now it's back.
I don't know why it keeps flickering. Usually it goes black when something else is like put into focus, but for some reason it's just like flickering on and off tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. Oh, messed up. Oh wait, hold on. There's a thing. That was kind of disappointing. Maybe the timing was a little off.
Miss Line always says it's better to be early than late.
We'll try it again. Okay. Let's go back. Try that one more time. Third time's strong. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now on the potato. Okay, so Missile, I can move back here. I can move Sissel down here. Pretty sure. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to see what it's.
That was quite a sight to see.
It looks like this park just got a new feature.
But neither of them even glance this way.
Guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them.
Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed.
And Yomiel is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now that the park has a new feature, do we use it to our advantage in any way? We get a chance. Okay, so I do get a chance, but I cannot reach the thing anymore because that's what I'm actually supposed to do is change it with that. Yeah.
So
We have to go back.
Sweet potato. Yeah. So the sweet potato is just to help you get there.
Yep.
Well, shoot.
Figured it was worth seeing that. Here we go.
Nice. Look, the lamp post is bending. But it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer.
If I recall, the tempting fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
If Mito sits firmly in its way,
And fate should change. I don't think there's anything else I have to do here.
yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
wait.
not like you did it too early. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just wait.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path.
Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. Anything can get in the way. That ugly monster can.
Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. There. How's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now look, it's gonna hit Detective Jowd.
Yeah.
Now Yomio's fate should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No.
Yep. I hit him right in the nuts.
I think it got him in the knee, but I mean, it didn't kill him, so that's good. Detective Jowd, the Temsic fragment shot through his leg.
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
Come on, put it down.
Huh?
Jowd, put the gun down, now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
I don't know if it's his detective training or what. Even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down. Knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen.
Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair.
And here, inside the bullet. Let's swap it with something else. What? With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. Must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Do you have a guess? There's not a lot in. There's not a lot in range. So.
Yeah, switch it with yeah, there you go.
Roasted sweet potato.
Yep. And he did.
He got impaled. Oh no, we stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. The fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. I'm still alive.
What?
Not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fated death has changed, but still. This fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. We were overlooking one thing. Go
If you
on.
think about it, a roasted sweet potato would be soft at that point. It wouldn't have knocked him like that far and that hard. I don't know.
I mean, at the speed of a bullet, it might
That
have.
is true.
Yeah,
That's I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
I don't
think
know.
we
We're
should
not
test it out.
MythBusters. We're not going to test this.
Oh no, we are testing
Oh no.
this.
But we were overlooking one thing. Wheel of Fate was still slowly turning.
Wake up! Gotta get out of there. Change it with the sweet potato again. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn.
It's not over yet.
There isn't anything else to swap with.
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. You can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we were together.
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sis and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. Battle against the fate of death. Yomiel. Thistle, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now, do it. Got it. Now it's your turn, Missile.
What? Me? But what can I do?
Think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it.
You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped.
Oh, it helps, all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Now I can kill you all. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
Ye gods. You're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? It'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I just got hit by a meteorite. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. But now I don't have a penis. Because it hit me right there.
Yep.
You saved me, mister. I mean, if you... I mean, I watched it closely. It looked like it really...
Well, it's just because of the
Just
2D perspective.
Oh, yeah. I was just doing my job.
I mean, they can't change it so much that Camilla isn't even born. Come on.
But they're the ones who saved you.
I guess maybe she's born by this point. Not entirely sure how old she is. This is 10 years ago. She might be
This is 10
like...
years ago. She might be like...
Yeah, she might be like 8 and maybe she isn't born yet. Or she's like 11 and she is like a baby right now. But I think she
or
might
maybe
be
she was already,
younger.
like, yeah, she was conceived. She wasn't born yet.
Maybe. Hard to say.
Who knows?
Doesn't
Would you
matter.
know,
Hit is in the
mister?
knee.
I'm a police detective.
That guy sucks.
You think you could go call the police for me? Aren't you the police? Think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. Detective's badge? Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive?
Yeah, sadly.
Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, don't really know. Came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But you know, glad it happened.
Hey, mister. I found his kin. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. Probably a stray. Kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. Funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Thistle's. Thistle? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That is my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. Think I finally remember. And years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. Was weak and all alone in the world. Somebody, please look at me.
Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt.
Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. No recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. For a while, the man regained his memory. Back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. Took my body back from the morgue. Somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. Took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." A man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. Nothing I could do for him. "10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. First, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. Then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. I got my revenge on Lynn. I would see that light. At least, that's what I tried to believe. Left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away.
Black cat.
I was possessing Sissel then. Wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all.
So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. And when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
What?
Yeah, I put him in a bag. He didn't have oxygen. And I
He
actually
suffocated.
felt like kind of pretty obvious that would happen.
Oh, the first
Yep.
bullet.
Yep.
Mm,
First bullet soul was oxygen.
okay. Got it.
Oh,
That makes sense.
wasn't yeah. Wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought.
But it did hit something, didn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, since we live in a 2D plane,
It hit Cecil inside that bag.
yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation.
Now
Yeah.
it all makes sense.
Yeah! And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. True Death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. But I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? You can control all kinds of things from the living to the dead. Even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If you do those things, it would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. Thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you.
Any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The day of your death, the kin Sissel's fate. And I could just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh?
So, Yomiel, looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. You suck.
Yes, and I'm glad, too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. Hello, Lynn in the... You understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. He saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
These past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this game of the dead works, eh?
No matter what the reason, denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. It's an inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel. We go back. Our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. Before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm really sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Fates have changed now. Hey, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. So very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel.
So? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you. But now since you're a cat, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, Black Cat.
Home, huh? Sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present.
See, my question is, who the fuck is that lamp? Who is that lamp?
We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Oh, it's the lamp that kills you and gets you back to being a ghost.
Waffles. This is the lamp talking.
I did the lamp, or
Yeah, you did the lamp.
crap? What voice did I give him? Wait,
Yeah. I like how you asked that, and I was like, oh, it's coming.
Can I- Before you go back to the new present, I want to thank you. Before I cease to exist,
Oh, it's you.
yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. Don't forget,
Yeah.
I was only
yeah,
on
no,
a journey to find my own lost memory. Oh,
This is Sissel. Yeah. I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Ask you a question, Ray? Want to know. Who exactly are you?
Fair enough. I will tell you. I am your father. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. Changed the fate of many people tonight. First of which was hers. It's his, isn't it? That guy.
That would be so stupid.
I became a good guy. 'Cause I lost my memories. Or at least some of them. I don't know. You had not been there for tonight. Her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, he broke into her apartment. Poor Missile.
Yep.
He stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, little fellow's spirit lived on. Desperately reached out his paws towards his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred.
What? Look at that. Powers of the dead. But how?
Really didn't understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. Well, with all you know now, I bet you understand it.
Hey, wait a minute. That's right. Actually, I
That's
feel like
right.
Yomiel should have. Yomiel knew by this point how it all worked. But I feel like he should have been more careful about just being around people when they die.
Yeah, I guess he didn't really think about the consequence.
Maybe he didn't think about it for animals in particular.
Maybe.
It probably didn't occur to him that animals could also get the powers.
Yeah.
That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy.
But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with the only power to swap objects.
He had the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men. There still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
And this is trippy.
Yeah.
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh?
So, I guess I should change the voice.
Oh, if you want.
That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Trying to think what an old Missile would sound like.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
May not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
There's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. Why did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around.
What? We met before?
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end, I could tell you.
That was me? I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died, and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
Yeah, you were a prick. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage.
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be path to the Man in Red, the Yomiel.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
Time limit?
That's right, as you know, I said you had until tomorrow morning. I was gonna ask about that because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what about Yomio?
Yeah, Yomio was around for 10 years. Missile stayed around for 10 years.
What the Okay, that makes sense. Fucking lied.
Yeah, he fucking lied.
And then that you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the Man in Red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over.
Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But you're still a Cassier douche.
Yeah, right. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened tonight in this town. Made my way back to a new present. There it is. Okay. Huh. How come it's dark? Just turn on the lights here. Might be Jowd, but it's... Oh, no, it's Len. Okay.
Oh god, I'm gonna get shot.
Could you imagine? That's how it ended.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't solve all the problems. Were you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Imagine if she died again. Oh,
Yeah,
that scared
right.
me.
Yippee, it worked.
It's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well, I wanted to use it again.
That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Also, I noticed the gun isn't on the wall, which there wouldn't have been any reason to switch out the gun if the
Yeah,
jet
that's a
didn't happen.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It's a new press. Things are different.
Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Obviously, it doesn't matter. Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too.
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective. Been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day. I sure didn't. When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. What?
Still a kid.
Yep, he never got any bigger or anything.
Oh wow, what a mysterious little fellow. He's a mutant. Kill it with fire.
I know, right? His name is Sissel.
Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. All right, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom.
I bet,
Oh, I think, yeah, you're right.
I bet you're just like me. Destiny led you here somehow too. So I guess he's just immortal.
Yeah.
So we meet again, Sissel.
From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. I guess I really am a cat. Gives me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. It looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. So, I guess what they're hinting at is that he actually did die that day. Like, he got hit by the fragment instead, or like the fragment splintered and hit him. Which, so I guess it killed him and it gave him the powers. Like I said, it isn't my... Okay, yeah. I can't control this, so... I do
Just
also...
gotta read it quick.
Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
Okay.
Birthday's here, we're celebrating together. Friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Abominel is definitely too old for Lynn.
What's that?
Abominel is too old for Lynn. I think that's weird. He seems weird about that whole thing.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? Definitely not good. Maybe now he'd be a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanello. An example is the inspector providing for his men. You ever go down the stairs like that?
Yep. Every day.
Every day. Here's your food, gentlemen. Emery, what are you doing here? Heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop. Still not wearing shoes. Well, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Ah. So, oh, I guess there's more. The chicken guy. La la la, I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and... Okay, I can't. The chicken guy. Is it necessary, this new curry chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. That's why she keeps eating. That's why she's eating them. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. So who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Oh, that makes sense. We're gonna see the fucking rock guy too. Are you sure we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I follow the instructions. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like I said.
Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams.
What a good ending. Have them die.
Oh, and he probably is going to go to jail for that. Well, good for them, I guess. But yeah, so, yeah. What did you think? It was a fun time.
I liked it. It was definitely was something that I didn't foresee.
Yep, where you work, huh, Papa? Yeah, it was a fun little thing. It did take us a little longer than I would have hoped.
Well, I mean, we did have, what was it, like a month? Yeah, a month.
Yeah, because the holidays. But, yeah, the holidays kind of would have made it go a little bit longer. But, it's still not that long of a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice little experience. It's a lot of fun, humor, good puzzles. And there's a good twist at the end. He was a cat.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a solid ending, kind of like change, like how, like, change his person, like it essentially changed his personality. So I did appreciate that.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's like we see little hints all throughout the whole game that, like, oh, there's this guy and he did some shit, and maybe that's you, but it's probably not. And, I don't know. It was good. The twist that Missile was the lamp all along is fun too. Oh, and then also
I did appreciate that.
That's a good twist. Also, funny thing. So, when you go around the whole game referring to your powers as ghost tricks, but you only call them that because Missile told you they're called that, and he's a dog.
Yeah.
So of course he'd call them that.
Mm-hmm.
Peace pigeons. Long live rock and roll. Sorry, what was that?
I said, calling it something simplistic,
Yep. But also because he's a dog and he does tricks. So
yeah,
that's what he's been doing this whole time. He's doing tricks. Well, that was a fun little detail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he fucking called it that.
Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here.
Like I still ended up crazy, I guess. That's the part.
Yep.
Somehow. Well, I guess the meteorite did still fall in the park, actually, so that does make sense. He's still going.
Today's the day. He's finally getting out. Everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you can show it to me say next week? Or, I think
you got it. Something like that. Good enough.
It goes by too quick. But, I get it.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get it.
Yeah, normally if you were just like reading this on your own, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. And long years, Yomiel. Your time's up today. The lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Thank you, Cecil. So
Assuming that's what he painted?
Probably. Yeah, he definitely remembers. Yep.
Yep, called it.
Ah, okay, and that's it. Oh, yeah, more credits. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really, right? What if I can do anything with these? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there isn't another scene or anything. Um, so yeah, I guess that's it. That's Ghost Trick. And yeah, we'll have to come back. We'll be back soon with something else. So yeah, it's turning next week.
All right, looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll do that. And now we'll call it a night here. Yeah. So we'll be back with that next week. And until then, have a good weekend and see you later.